This is my work. This is my pretty fingers now. Hey guys, so today I am going to do a Duping the Vibes video. So I'm going to be duping a few Chanel quads that have come out or are coming out soon. I'm feeling a lot of like wanting to buy, wanting to add to cart. So as you can see, I have already so much. And I don't need to be paying $62, $88, whatever it is for an eyeshadow quad that I already own. Now, let me preface this with saying a lot of the times the reason that you buy a Chanel eye quad is not exactly for the color story, although that can be part of it. It's mostly about the package, the experience, the buying, the pouch, the compact, everything. You know, and especially with the new Tweeds that are supposed to come out soon, the thing that I would really want is just the Tweed pouch. So I just want to dupe some of the color stories and sort of just get some of that out of my system, be a little bit creative with the things that I already have. And this is not to say that if you have a certain amount of makeup you're not allowed to buy more. It's not to say that just because you have Viseart shadows that they're better than Chanel shadows or whatever, but this is what I have. I have a lot and I want to see what I have. This will help me sort of evaluate what I have and what not necessarily need, but what really strikes me when I'm looking at making a larger sort of luxury type purchase. So let's get into it. I have 3 big palettes. These are most of my Étendu shades, the 1 gram pans. These are the shimmer shades from my Petit Pros and Petit Mattes. So these are the 1 gram shades, and then these are the mattes. I have a few from the Étendus here and a few from the Petit Mattes and Petit Pros. This is mostly cool tones. This is warm and neutral, and then these are mostly neutral. And then I have all of these here are ones that I have not depotted yet. So I have the Petit Fours Pastille, which recently came out, the Petit Pro Apricotine, Solstice. These are the new versions of Soleil and Chouchou in their summer packaging. So we're gonna use this Viseart, empty Viseart quad. This was, you know, from their holiday collection. This is from the Lapis quad. The colors are kind of distributed around here, but we're gonna use this to make a little palette and see if we can dupe the vibes. So if that sounds interesting, keep watching. Okay, so the first one that we're gonna start with is this guy up here. And of course that goes dark as soon as I go to point at it. So this is my iPad, and I have a picture up here of the new number 58 Intensite that came out for fall. This is not one of the Tweeds. This is the purple mauvey gold one that came out, and it has been impossible to find, at least in the States, for a really long time. It just recently came to the website. People have been really talking about how nice it is. I think it looks pretty. It's definitely something that is incredibly wearable, and I don't doubt the quality of it. People who like Chanel really like it. So let's just dupe the vibes, because it's not something that I would necessarily pick up. It doesn't have any blues. It doesn't have any sort of showstopper shades. You've sort of got this gold here, but it's not incredible. And then you've got this beautiful like mauvey light color here, shimmer. So let's just see if we can dupe that with what we have. So one of the first things I'm thinking of is from the Viseart Étendu. Now all these shades are in here, and I know that most of them are probably right here. So let's take a look at this one up here in the corner. It's kind of a matte, could be a satin. So I pulled up some more photos of the shadows and just looking at the swatches, I think I've seen a few videos and I can pretty much say that that's going to be a matte or like a really light satin. So we're going to go with that. So let me see that it's kind of this beautiful brownie mauve. What do we have here? Any of these? I think this one is Grenache from the Violette. Put that one up there. Try a little swatch of that. I think that's got enough purple in it. So the brownie purple. Definitely more of a true matte. But yeah, I think that works. So for that shade, we're gonna go with Grenache. So then this one right here. So we've got this beautiful silvery with a little bit of purple in it. Very mauvey, taupey, one of those just pretty light shimmer colors. Now we have, in the Étendus, we have this one right here. This one is also from the Violette. This is Bisque. Beautiful, shimmery. Oh yeah, definitely. We're definitely gonna go with that. Yep. Yep, so Bisque from the Violette. Now this gold. And it's not, from the swatches I've seen, it's not really a yellowy gold. It's very sort of a soft gold. So let's see, we've got all kinds of options here in the smaller ones. We've got this guy, and then we have this one right here in the Étendus. Oops. Étendus. This is Palmier from the Soleil les Plages. I'm not sure if this one has too much. Oh no, it's got, might be a little bit lighter, but I think that would work. I think that's just enough light whitish gold with a little bit of yellow in it. So let's go with Palmier. What are we thinking? We looking good here? I think we're looking good. All right, now this one, this is like a deep purple. It looks a lot lighter as it's coming off on camera. It looks a bit pinkier, but it's a deeper purple. Let's see. Got a few options over here. Got this guy right here from the Paris Edit. It's got a little bit of sparkle in it, but I think it might be deep enough and browny enough, maybe. Or this is Fusion from the Violette. Maybe a little too light. Actually, that's quite lovely. I actually think might be a little more gray toned, but I think that could be a really good match. And there we have 3 shades from Étendu Violette and 1 shade from Soleil les Plages. And we have a dupe for number 58 from Chanel, Intensite. Let me know what you think. I don't know, I think we got a winner here. I like it. I definitely like it. All right. Okay guys, so I got a little bit interrupted by life, and so I am moving on to a new empty palette. This is the Petit Fours Lilas empty palette that I have depotted into one of these palettes, and the one Chanel quad that I want to look at next is one of the Tweeds. These are scheduled to come out on September 1st, and I really want them, but I don't need them. So the first one we're going to look at is Tweed Cuivre, I think and it's basically a copper. So it's basically 4 shades of copper. The only good, I've seen a couple videos on them. The only good like pictures online that I've found so far are from Chic Profile Official on Instagram. She has swatches and pictures and different lighting. So I'm kind of going with those because there aren't any official pictures yet, at least not ones that are really in detail. So I'm going to go off of these, and there are 4 shades of, there's a, let's see, there's a deep coppery brown, mid coppery brown, one with kind of a copper and gold, and then like sort of a topper with a little bit of yellow in it. So we're gonna see what I have that can dupe the vibes of that. So we're not get these are all mattes, so we're not going to be using these because all the ones in the Cuivre are shimmer. So let's see, we've got our, and I called these are actually the 1.5 gram pans. These are the 1 gram pans. I know I messed that up earlier. Also, my fan is on because it is 70 degrees out, but it's also like 90% humidity, so I didn't want to turn on my air conditioner, but it is really warm. So apologies if you guys didn't hear that. I just need to stay sane. So we got some good candidates already. For the copper, we have these ones right here. So this is Burnt Gold, that's from the Warm Edit. And then we have this one right here. I think this is a true copper. Oh, this is Bronze Peach from the Warm Edit. That's got a little bit of a duochrome in it, so I think we're gonna leave that one. What about this one over here? This one is copper from the Petit Pro 1. So let's do a quick swatch of that. Very pretty. I think that could definitely go for the second shade there. Might be a little bit light, but I think it would do. And let's do this one. Let's swatch Burnt Gold. Ooh, that's very intense. Yeah, I think that might just do for that. It might just do for that shade, that third shade there. Let's see. Got a lot of lighter shimmers that kind of look gold, but mostly are just kind of, we got Medallion. Try that one. This one's pretty close to Burnt Gold, a little bit lighter. I think this one has more of the greeniness that the one in the Chanel quad is giving me. So we're gonna go put that one to the side. Let's see what this one. Looking for those brown shades. This is Ombres, the Petit Pro 3. Oh, yep, I think we definitely got a winner here. I think that could definitely go for that very first shade. I think it really could. Yep, this, and this. Alright, so we're gonna go with Ombres. And then what was this? Copper. Which one is this? This is the 19th. This is from the Lapis quad. Oh, it's nice. It's a little bit more of a topper. That might work for that last shade. Let's hold on. I think that might be a little bit lighter. Let's try this one. This is Earth from the Warm Edit. That one's just a little bit warmer than this one. Let's see what we have in our Apricotine palette. This one right here. That much deeper than Ombre. This one might have slightly more like glittery pieces in it. This one's more smooth. We'll take a look at Solstice. With this one right here. Now this one looks more like it could be, it's got that coppery hint in it. Maybe just a little bit nicer, well not nicer, I like this one, but maybe just a little bit more deep than copper. One is Splendor from the Solstice palette. Put that one in there. So we got this guy, and then this one was Warm Gold. We'll go with that one. And then we kind of need that topper shade. How about this one right here? I'm not sure if it has enough green in it. It's more of a white gold. I don't think we're gonna have anything. Oh, well, let's try this one from the Soleil. Definitely got more of that yellow in it, but I don't know, maybe. I don't know if it has enough of like a topper formulation to it. Let's look at this one. It's just a little bit too red, I think. And you get this beautiful like duochrome in Shoo, but I don't think that's quite it. It's got a peachiness to it, but it does have that sort of greeniness to it also. Yeah, that's definitely way too pink. Let's check the other shimmer palette. Got this one. This one. Let me try this one. Might be too white gold. Yeah, it's a little bit more white gold than I want. This one. Not toppery enough. This one. Oof. Oofta. That might work. It's got a little bit of that yellowy in it. Yeah, I think this is Lumiere from Soleil La Plage. I think that's gorgeous. All right, so what do we think? So the pan sizes are a little bit off, but I think we've got a pretty good dupe for Cuivre. Is this one too light? What about these ones? Is this one too light? I don't know. I think we've got a pretty good assortment. And the one in the Chanel palette might have more of a little bit more brown base, but I don't know. I think it's pretty close. And I've got all sorts of yellowy golds that I could mix with it. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're good. Yeah, definitely dupe the vibes of this one. If not exact, it's definitely the vibe. Okay, so the next Tweed palette that I am really interested in is the one called Fauvre. So it is sort of a orange and coppery, you can see a theme here, orange and brown, orange and coppery, orange and gold sort of idea. And it's very fall-like. Angela Van Rose just did this beautiful video on it. Again, I'm looking at Chic Profile Official's swatches right now, and I really like this one. So it looks like we're starting with a satiny orange, deep orange, coppery gold or bronzy gold, a deep satin brown with like almost a cool tone, and then a bright shimmery orange. So honestly, but let's do some swatching here. So we've got the bright sort of sorbet. Now this is more of a duochrome, but it's definitely got that peachy orange thing going on. Like definitely this is, if not a dupe, perhaps even better, because you've got like so much going on in that shade and it's so pretty. We've also got this guy right here from Soleil La Plage. Just a little bit deeper and not with the duochrome. They're pretty similar, except this one I think has a bit more dimension to it. So I think we would go with this one, and this one that's Grenadine. Okay, so what about that brownie satiny shade? How about this one? This one I believe was Bourbon. Let's check this one, the Pastille palette. Not really. I think this is as close as we're gonna get, honestly. Yeah, this is Bourbon, and honestly, I don't think that brown in that palette is so unique that you're not gonna find it anywhere else. I'm sure I have it somewhere. So we've got the last two shades, and let's try that yellowy gold. Let's go into this one again. That's a good contender. Let's try this one. And this one. Yeah, definitely this one. This is Prohibition from the Viseart palette. So I've got those. And then we need that orangey one. It's deep reddish orange. A little bit of brown in it. It's kind of a satin. Do a swatch of Mimolette. I don't think that's quite what we need, but this one's a bit too metallic, but it's in the right color family. That's pretty darn close, actually. So this is a matte with shimmer in it. And it's got those deep reddish brown tones. I think that could work. So this one I think is also from the Viseart. Yep. This is Carnelian from the Viseart. So here we have our Fauvre Tweed palette from Viseart instead of Chanel. What do you think? Of course, what I really want is that pouch, and this doesn't come with the pouch. So that's the other problem. Swatched out together. So I don't know, compare it to some other swatches you've seen. I think it's pretty darn close. Very fall, very beautiful. All right, so these are the dupes I have created with my Viseart shadows for the 58 Intensite, the 01 Tweed Cuivre, and the 04, I think, or 03, not sure, but Fauvre from the Tweed collection. So let me know what you think about these dupes. And are you excited about any of these Chanel quads? Have you picked this one up? Are you ready to pick this one up? These ones are supposed to come out on the 1st. So the week, hopefully this will be going up on Tuesday. I think they'll be released on Thursday. So let me know if you're excited to get any of these, if you're going to jump on them, if you're going to wait, if you're just going to go, don't need it. Anyway, let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be appreciated. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.